of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, I got the microphone in my hand. It's time for another game show. Let's just jump right on that gigantic, sharp, interactive board and get right to it. Today's game show topics are implications of non-competes ending. Non-competes are ending, big implications there. Emergency Konica Minolta meetings with media. I'm going to try to figure out why they're having these meetings. And name changes to industry's players. We all know the industry's players are changing their names. They're getting bought up. A lot of acquisitions going on. So I have to guess if these name changes are correct or not. Let's just jump right into it and see what's going on. The first category, pending name changes in the industry. What's that first name change? Valsoft changes name to Software Hub to align better with ownership's past. I got to read that again. Valsoft changes name to Software Hub to align better with ownership's past. I wish I could have a Google machine right here. I could look this up, like Valsoft's owners. Where's Software Hub? How does that make any sense? But anyway, I'm going to have to believe that's true. It's so crazy. Let's see what else we got here. Keypoint intelligence replaces intelligence with compromised, hereby known as keypoint compromised. Keypoint compromised. That sounds really good. I mean, Keypoint Intelligence, they got the BLI award. How can they truly be objective? They're meeting with an OEM. They're saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. OEM, this machine really kind of sucks. And they're saying, well, if you say that, then we're not going to buy the summer or winter pick. You know, let's just look for the good things in these machines, not the bad things. Keypoint Compromise sounds like a good name to me. Fridays with Frank changes name to Next Friday with Frank, thereby prolonging retirement by 1 week at a time. We all know that Frank Canada has a YouTube channel, Fridays with Frank. Changing the name to Next Friday with Frank, prolonging retirement 1 week at a time. That really sounds probable to me. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Great America changes name to Peak Solutions. Folks, I've been predicting that Great America will definitely sell the company. We know that Peak Solutions is out there buying up Lisa companies. So that seems pretty probable to me. What's the next one? Konica's All Covered changes name to Uncovered in response to due diligence ahead of liquidation sale. Well, folks, you know, I'm predicting that Konica Minolta is going to get out of the All Covered business, dump that thing off. I imagine during due diligence, a lot of things will be uncovered. I hope whatever they uncovered, they'll share with the industry so everybody can finally realize what All Covered actually was. That's real. I'm just hoping like hell that's true. Predictive Insights changes name to Valsoft and is now preparing for new name Software Hub. This gets really confusing. But we know that Predictive Insights, well, they're selling that EKM DCA tool. They also sell the MPS Monitor DCA tool. I predict that Predictive Insights will sell to Valsoft, stop doing the EKM DCA tool, focus on the MPS Monitor DCA tool. Boy, but if they sell to Valsoft, well, if Valsoft's going to change their name, they got to be ready for the new name, Software Hub. Boy, that is so confusing to even say, but I got to think it's so confusing it has to be true. Let's talk about these non-competes. Non-competes being outlawed. Boy, this is some big news for our industry. But what are some of the implications of this? Let's see what we got here. Well, employees will run from financially non-performing roll-ups. They will be running out the door. You see these people are just running. Get the hell out of here. No more non-compete. I'm going to work somewhere where I feel it's pretty stable. You're going to see a lot of that happening, I'm sure. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Lexmark. Lexmark workers in America will run from communist owners, the PRC 9-Star. We all know that Lexmark, those folks that work there in Kentucky, Lexington, I mean, these are some good American people, right? They like the horse racing, the bourbon. They don't like communism at all. The non-compete goes away. They are going to run from those communist owners. They're like, holy smokes, we can go do whatever we want now. The communists no longer have us chained to our desk at the Lexmark headquarters. Wow, that'll be so exciting. You'll see the Lexmark folks inviting people from the industry to Kentucky to go to a horse race, drink some bourbon, and they'll try to get, jobs with these people because they're definitely going to exit their communist owners once those non-competes go away. I'm thinking so anyway. What about you? Let's see what we got here. Konica Minolta emergency meetings. Folks, there's a few reasons they're having these. Let's see what they are. See if we can guess which one's right. A quid pro quo owed to Konica by industry's media analysts. Well, I'm thinking that's probably pretty correct right there, right? Let's see what else we got here. To create alternative reality distraction. Sometimes Konica Minolta's reality is pretty damn disturbing. So they feel the need, they have to create an alternative reality, get all the media together to create that alternative reality. And that's probably pretty true. Let's see what else we got here. Konica U.S. solution to marketing is they have not replaced the marketing VP terminated last year. Well, I never thought about that. I mean, we got to give Konica some credit, Hey, we can get rid of the VP of marketing, And when we need something to be marketed, we'll just do an emergency meeting with the industry's media and analysts, and they can market it for us. They'll probably save us some money with that. Who knows? That's kind of interesting. I think there's one last reason. An attempt to create a collective to overshadow the end of the day with Ray. Folks, I got to tell you something. I'm kind of thinking about this emergency meetings going on at Konica Minolta. And when you look at the data, if I have a video that's really, getting a lot of momentum out there on LinkedIn and on YouTube, it has to do with Konica Minolta, it's within like a day that Konica Minolta has an emergency meeting with the industry's analysts and media. So I'm thinking, maybe there's some truth to that. I will tell you this, though. When you look at the math of the collective of all the industries media and analysts putting out content, it still doesn't overshadow the content that I'm putting out there. I just thought I'd throw myself a plug there. Let's see what, oh my God, I got a super bonus round. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even hear the bell ring, but here I am. I got them all right. I got a super bonus. Oh man, new major sponsor for print industry meetings. Let's see if we can guess who the new major sponsor for the print industry meetings are. Let's see what we got. Retirement Counseling Services. Well, folks, I got to tell you something. A Retirement Counseling Services would be a great sponsor for the print industry events. A lot of people are at that age. A lot of people are well past that age, and maybe they need some counseling on how they could retire. So I think they do a really good job. Probably make a lot of money. Scrapbook.com. Oh my gosh, folks, these people, their business would triple. I mean, we know in our industry, there's some folks that love to go to industry events just to take pictures of themselves standing next to people. And after a while, you get all these pictures of yourself standing next to people. You have to put them somewhere. You got to have some kind of collective of all this information, of all this content. Scrapbook.coms could help these folks do that. I mean, here's a picture of me with somebody I know. Here's a picture of me with somebody I don't know. Here's a picture of me with somebody I want to get to know. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things involved with taking pictures of yourself standing next to people. And I think the Scrapbook.com people would do a really good job. What else we got here? The scooter store. As old as I am, I got to tell you, sometimes I go to those meetings in Vegas. It would be nice to have a scooter. I mean, seriously, folks, I think they could make a killing in our industry. Let's see, I think we got one more here. All Reverse Mortgage Company. Ladies and gentlemen, in our industry, we got a lot of folks that are probably thinking about the reverse mortgage. Let's pull the money out of the house kind of thing, And in our industry, I think they could do quite well. But I also hear there's some rumblings going on regarding the reverse mortgage being presented to the print industry. There's a couple of gentlemen in the print industry that have been fighting about being the official spokesperson for the All Reverse Mortgage Company. And these gentlemen are going at it. They're fighting back and forth. They can't get the fight resolved. So ladies and gentlemen, let me just share what's going on here. Bob Goldberg arm wrestles Frank Canada for rights to sell reverse mortgages to print industry's actors. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for the arm wrestling to take place because that could be a huge event. I mean, it should do like pay-per-view. People would tune in to see if Frank Canada or Bob Goldberg wins the arm wrestling match, but whoever wins will become the official spokesman for the reverse mortgages for the print industry's actors. Wow, that's some big, big stuff. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting amazing. I got a super bonus round. This has to be the last round, a super bonus round, but I get triple points plus 8 more points. I got to get this right. I mean, triple points plus 8 more points. That's a whole lot of points. I don't even know how many points I have so far, but let's see what the question is. New secure location for some people only desert meeting. Some of the stuff gets so confusing. New secure location for some people only desert meeting. Let's see what we got here. Alcatraz Island. I mean, folks, if you want to have a some people only meeting and you want to make sure it's a secure place, have it at Alcatraz Island. I mean, holy smokes. I mean, who in the world is going to swim out to the island? Oh, I might actually do that. Is there any other place they could have a meeting? Because this would be a meeting if it was going to be a lot of people. If you got a lot of people coming to a some people only desert meeting and you want a new location, Alcatraz would be good for that. But what if not a lot of people come? Well, then you could use a storage facility. You could get one of the storage facilities, go to the security. I mean, they got the fence. I mean, you can't just get in there. Not anybody could get in there. So you could have your meeting in one of the storage facilities, keeping people out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure where the new location will be for the desert meeting for some people only, but everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all next week.